Hello and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Sophie, I'm 19, I live in Dublin, Ireland, and this is my YouTube channel. For those of you who do know me, welcome back, it's great to see you again and I hope you like this video. So what I wanted to talk about today is kind of something that I think a lot of people will relate to. So I've titled this Instagram Insecurities, but I guess it can apply to any sort of social media. I just thought because on Instagram you're showing off your face and kind of we have a lot of hang-ups on our physical appearance, that's where it seems to be most relevant. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what we post on social media, what we don't post, and maybe why we don't post it, and the insecurities we have surrounding that, and how to kind of overcome them, I suppose, and just be happy with yourself and whatever content you want to post on your own page. Before I do get into the video, I would just like to remind you to hit the little thumbs up if you do enjoy this video, to click the subscribe button and leave a comment if you would like to do so. So without further ado, let's get into the insecurities. So I guess for a long enough time, I've had insecurities about what I should post on Instagram. This might sound strange. I'm hoping it doesn't, because I feel like it is something that a lot of people will relate to. But just the content we post online, what our feed should look like, I've always just been like, what should I post? I suppose it kind of kicked in recently enough, I guess within the past year, because I feel like when you're younger, you don't really think about that stuff a whole lot, because it's like when you find those old Facebook posts and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I put that up, but I was like 14, so of course I did. And then suddenly you're 19, nearly 20, and you're like, I can't put that up on Instagram. What will people think? Oh, and that it's so funny because I think, you know, that whole what will people think attitude is very old-fashioned. I don't know why. It just seems very like older generational. What will the neighbors say? But it's definitely one of the reasons I don't post certain things on Instagram. That is one of the insecurities, is what are people going to think of me? And this is a bonkers one, because the reality of it is most people don't care. And I don't mean that in like a no one cares about you kind of way. I mean that in a it's your Instagram page and most people are not judging you for what you're putting on your Instagram page. But yeah, it's this embedded fear I have that if I post certain things on my Instagram, be it my actual page or my story, that people are gonna be like, that's so weird, she is so weird. And you know what? Yeah, okay, maybe I am weird, but so is everyone else, because there's no such thing as normal. We're all weird, we all have our little quirks, and I don't know why it's such a hang-up, but I feel like I'm definitely not alone in it. But the fear of what other people are going to say, and it's not just on Instagram, it's literally in my general life. So maybe that's just something I need to deal with. But I know it's like a fear of being mocked. That's what it is. It's like, God, if I post a picture of that t-shirt, or if I post where I am right now, people are going to be like, that's so strange, why would you do that? And they're all kind of laughing behind your back. It's that fear. Because no one's ever going to say it to your face. No one's ever going to comment on your Instagram post and go, hi, you're so strange. I don't know why I think it's going to happen. The best example I can give is that at the end of July, I went to London Film and Comic Con. I flew over for the day purely to meet 2 Game of Thrones actors. I mean, it is what it is. And the whole time I was like, oh, will I post that I'm here? Will I post the picture with the actors? You know, what do I do? Are people going to think I'm so weird that I just flew from Dublin to London to meet 2 actors? And, you know, I did eventually post it. I posted like a little story of like, oh, look what I am. And then I did eventually, the following day, post the picture with the actors. And guess what? No one thought it was weird. So many people were commenting like, oh my god, that's so cool, blah blah. So it's completely this irrational fear. I mean, okay, I think it might stem a little bit from being, you know, in secondary school, high school, kind of, you know, everyone's kind of a little bit teasing each other and maybe being a little bit mean and bitchy behind people's back. So you have this then embedded fear that that's going to continue on to adult life. And look, in some cases it does. There are going to be people who laugh behind your back and there are going to be people who mock you, but who cares? Like, they're not important. As long as the people you love and the people who you care about are supportive of you, then it doesn't matter. And it's so weird that I care about what random Instagram followers are going to say about me. Like, it's never going to reach me. I'm never going to know. So I don't know why it matters so much, but that's one of the big insecurities. What are people going to say about me? Another big insecurity is 100% related to physical appearance. I can't post that I'm not wearing any makeup. Oh my god, I can't post that I have a double chin. Oh my god, I can't post that I look disgusting in that outfit. Bizarre, right? Because okay, sometimes you take a bad photo. I know all too well that you have been taking bad photos. But I was looking through my phone this morning, and I was looking at old selfies, and from when I was like 14 to 16, and I was bigger in weight, which I've talked about in previous videos at that point in time, and I had like a much rounder face. I had definitely 100% had a double chin in photos and stuff like that, and I just didn't care. Like, I took selfies with that chin out and from this angle, and you know, in photographs people were taking them and I was posting them anyway. I was putting them on Facebook, I was putting them on Instagram, I was sharing them to my friends, I was showing my friends. Like, I did not care. And it's so strange that it feels like all this insecurity about how I looked has actually gone later in life, because it seems like something that you would be more concerned with when you're hitting puberty, and maybe it is for some people, but for me it's more definitely been recent. And I think that could be because at the time when I was kind of first posting on Instagram, it wasn't really about any of this aesthetics or colours. Colours are related to aesthetics, but you know what I mean. Who has the prettiest feed, who's posting the prettiest photos, etc, etc. Whereas I feel like now it's all very much, oh, this is colour coordinated, and oh, this is like a posed photo with lighting and I'm wearing this fancy eye makeup and blah blah blah. And I think it's made me insecure about just being like, here's my face. And because I feel like I need to live up to that aesthetic, like I'm some Instagram influencer. I'm not. It's my private, well, it's a public account, but it's my private Instagram where I share photos of my life, what I'm doing, what I'm up to. So it's so weird that I have that in there, but I definitely don't think I'm the only one. Instagram being photo based, it's naturally going to bring up insecurities about how you look and your face and your body when you're posting. And there's 100% a lot of airbrushing going on from Instagram influencers and celebrities, which isn't going to make you feel any better if we're being completely honest. But I think when it comes to photographs, you will look at a photo and you will go, my thighs look really big, or God, I have a double chin, that, oh, look at that spot on my face, my eyebrows look like crap. Well, my eyebrows are the big one. But most people, if not all, are not going to see that when they look at that photo, because we are staring at ourselves all the time. I actually had a friend point this out to me. She was like, you've been looking at yourself for years. Of course you're bored of what you see. Of course you don't think it's great. But other people aren't going to think that. I've taken what I have thought are the ugliest, worst photos, and my friends and family have been like, you look amazing, what are you talking about? And it's just like we have this horrible insecurity that no one else sees, because when I look at people, I don't think, God, look at how many spots they have, or oh my God, their thighs are so big. I literally never, I don't know why we all think that we're here pointing out other people's flaws, and I don't think people are the majority of the time, because we're also wrapped up in like hating ourselves. I don't think we have time to hate how other people look. But it's definitely something that I don't think is going to go away anytime soon. It's something that most of us have, and hopefully we'll overcome it at some point and just post our photos, even if they have a double chin or an ugly outfit or bad eyebrows, because who cares about aesthetics? Who cares? It's just in the moment, right? There's a great Instagram page. Her name is Megan Jane Crab, and her is Body Posy Panda. I'll link it below. And she's a body positivity Instagram influencer. And my mom has been quoting this at me like the past couple of weeks constantly. That she said, like, when you take a photo, the first thing you do is like zoom in and you're like, oh my God, look at my face, blah blah. She was like, don't do that. Think about where you are, think about the moment, who you're with, and what you're feeling in that time. Because when you look back at those photos, that's what you're going to remember. You're not going to remember, oh, I thought I looked so horrible that day. You're going to be like, oh yeah, that was when I went here with here and I had a really good time. So we definitely, I think, need to get more of that into our heads and follow her. She's amazing for body positivity and making you feel just brilliant. So I would highly recommend her Instagram page. This insecurity, I guess, is kind of being gotten rid of thanks to Instagram themselves. So how many likes you're going to get on a photograph? We all know that's a big thing. Like, and not just on Instagram. I mean, it's a thing on Facebook. It's a thing on Twitter. You know, how many likes am I going to get? Are people going to ignore this? Oh my God, I didn't get, like, I got less than 30. Oh my God. But Instagram have now hidden their likes, if you didn't know. So you can see how many people have liked it, but other people can't see how many people have liked it. And again, I think that one, with how many likes, it's not even to you that it's necessarily important. Again, it might be coming from a place of like, oh my God, people are going to see that this picture only got 10 likes. That's so embarrassing. But why is it embarrassing? Like, it doesn't make any sense because it's not important, and we have put such an emphasis on likes and that meaning that we're worth something and that it's important to who we are as a person and to our personality. And if people don't like our photos or our posts, then people don't like us. But in hindsight, maybe they just didn't see it. Like, that's the reality of it. Probably got lost in their Instagram feed. I follow like over 1,000 people on Instagram. I think it's well into the thousands. Like, there's times when you miss a photo unless you're, say, you like someone's photos frequently, you talk to them on Instagram frequently, you watch their stories frequently, then you'll see their posts more. That's how engagement works. But we're just so obsessed with likes, and it's definitely, we've attributed that to self-worth, and it's just not. How many likes you get on an Instagram photo does not show how much worth you have. It doesn't show how kind you are or the good things you do or how many people love you. None of that. It's just a meaningless number that you're going to forget about in a week. So I mean, I've been there. I get it. I still check, oh, how many likes did I get? Because we still get that little gratification when we get a certain number. But at the end of the day, like, what does it count for? What does it mean? If you're not trying to make money on Instagram, then it doesn't really mean anything. So it's something I think we definitely need to hopefully get out of our systems, because God, it's not worth wasting our time worrying about. I hope that wasn't too rambly. I'm a bit out of practice. Took a bit of a break from this just because I was very busy the past couple of months, and there was a lot going on in my head and stuff, which I will probably get into in later videos. But I wanted to start off with some positivity and getting over some insecurities. I don't know what I'm doing with my arms. But I hope you took something from this, and I hope it'll be a little stepping stone in dealing with those insecurities we have about social media. So follow the body positivity people, post what you want, unfollow people who make you feel bad, mute people whose posts you don't want to see, remove people from your page who you feel make you uncomfortable because you don't want them to see certain posts. At the end of the day, they're not really going to care. Like, if people are getting petty about who follows who on social media, just grow up, I guess. And that's all you have to say to those people. You're entitled to follow or unfollow who you want. So make it a space you enjoy and not a space that makes you feel anxious and nervous because you're worried about a multitude of different things. I hope you enjoyed this video, or kind of strange ramble about Instagram. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. If you haven't already, click the little subscribe button down below. And if you would like to, you can leave me a comment. What Instagram insecurities do you have? Are they the same as mine? Is there something that I haven't covered that you have that you're like, I didn't think anyone thought this? Because maybe I'm missing something here. But I would love if you left me a comment too. And I hope to see you back here very soon. Oh, and also, so you will see me back here very soon. Click the notification bell next to the subscribe button so you get a notification every time I post a new video. It's been really great to be back, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.